Hello, everybody, and welcome to Girl Let's Agree to Disagree. I'm your host, Jessica Milagros. We got Hannah Claire today and Busy
Hello.
Blue.
I changed my
Everybody.
name, but then
Busy
I changed
Blue.
it back.
Yo, we're sorry we are starting just a little bit late. Obviously the change, and we were just having a little bit of a little kiki in the back. For all of y'all, hit that like button. If it's your first time here, make sure that you click like, subscribe, click to receive those notifications. We have DX coming on soon, and then right after him, we have Kyland. So it's gonna be two really great interviews. And we want to keep that same energy that we had for Tiffany. So blow up the chats. Make sure letting you know super chat's a great way to support the channel, to support us, and also your faves, and also to let us know that the question even exists, because we had a lot of questions, and it's the only way. Yeah. It's very hard to keep up. Thank you to all the moderators that we have currently on here. Y'all know what to do. Without further ado, yes, they're doing such a great job. We love you all. Yes, and without further ado, we're gonna give you someone who is your favorite. I guess what did he call himself? Did he call himself the number
He's
two?
America's second favorite player.
He's America's second favorite player.
Yes.
Hannah's first, though, I would assume, right? Hannah, you were all about
that was her fave.
Hannah's first draft pick. Hannah's
he
very
was my first draft pick. I still stand by my choice.
Yes, her first draft pick, Mr. Vito King himself. We got Lord of the Latrine.
All right, let's go. Man, I ain't had an intro like that in a minute. Yo, Jess, you had me going though. You're like America's favorite player. I was like, okay.
Does that make you feel good? You must feel very good about this. I mean, were you expected to be this loved?
No, I am literally the most normal person you will ever meet in your life. Yo, one of my like existential fears now is that people will just expose me for a fraud one of these days. They'll just realize I am like, people are gonna start meeting me outside the house and be like, wait, why do we all like this guy? He's so normal.
You are not. I think you are just like one of the most genuine dudes. Seriously.
Genuinely so plain. Like I am a bagel with cream cheese on it. Like at least Hannah's got like a little bit of jalapeno on there. Tiffany's got like the tomato, bacon, everything. I am a jalapeno. I am a fucking like piece of toast that is not even bacon.
No.
Okay, but you know what? No one's ever gonna turn that down. Everybody loves just a solid bagel and cream cheese, and like you're everybody's slice of cake. So
all right, Hannah Claire, bringing the love. We gotta talk about this setup right now. I refuse to believe that this is her name. There's no way.
What are the odds, y'all, that we would have Hannah? That's it.
What is this setup?
Hannah
you guys
Claire.
Like scour the world for the one Hannah Claire. Claire's not the last name. Who is buying this right now?
This is
Claire
like such a basic name. I don't know what to tell you, Derek. It's like the most basic white girl name ever. Like,
we got Hannah Claire. We got Busy Blue. Like, there's no way.
Busy. But
Busy.
It's okay. We're gonna call him
I
Busy.
changed my name right before we started, and I was like, no one's gonna get it. So
I'm sticking
to
Busy.
I think we're
sticking to Busy.
Yeah, we were laughing. We were laughing behind the scenes, y'all, because Derek called Busy
like Busy. And I was like,
Busy. We're like, okay, we could go with Busy.
Yeah,
let's go with Busy.
Wait, can we like start a poll or something? Do we have that ability? I need to know. Do I need a haircut? Like, I got a photo shoot tomorrow, and like this shit's kind of stressing me out. Like, what is this?
No, don't cut your hair.
I love long hair. Long hair don't care. Everybody, let us know in the comments what you think about.
Why do men always want to chop their hair off? Obi's trying to chop his hair off too. I'm like, what the hell are you doing?
Long hair.
Like, that shit no, I think I want to trim up the sides, right? Should I go for a fade?
Long hair don't care. We like it. We like long hair here.
Don't do it the day before a photo shoot. Like
that's also
boy haircuts, I feel like never go well the first couple days.
Okay,
like,
that's what I'm saying.
Yeah,
also this camera angle is really fucking me up. Like the
I don't know.
camera's
I think
reversed. I'm like trying
the
to
people said
touch
don't
this
cut
side of
it.
my hair, but I keep touching this side.
People are
Oh, I
saying
get it.
people are saying do not cut it. But we're gonna show you some love right now, Derek, because we have what's called super chats, and this is the way people are telling you that they love you. We have thank you, Mel S, for the super chat here. We're gonna go
Oh, okay.
straight in. Victoria Smith, thank
Hey,
you
knock
for
the
the
cameo
super
out the park.
chat. You
Dang.
knocked the cameo out of the park. Thanks. Is if there would have been a battle back the week after you left, what would have been your strategy?
Ooh.
Well, first off, Victoria, thank you for doing a cameo. I'm glad you said knocked out of the park because I am so hella self-conscious about my cameos. I'm just not good. You guys saw my DRs. I'm not
They're
good at talking
hard.
to a I'm not good at talking to a camera without like anyone talking back to me. So my cameos are like I always think I'm just absolutely missing the mark on this. I feel so bad because people are like paying money for this. And it's like expensive, so I want to make it completely worth it.
Now
So
say something good about yourself because since you got here, you've been saying how plain you are. You're not gonna. Now we need 3
that's
positive
true.
things.
That's true. Hold up. Let's see.
This is what you
All right.
need to do in the morning, Derek. You need to do self-affirmations. Number
Well,
one, you're good at
I feel
cameos.
great. I wake up in the morning. I am the best fucking guy on Cameo you will ever meet.
Yes.
I do feel very loved by the house guests. I'm wearing Travis's hoodie. I got Claire's
there you go.
bracelet, and I
Your
got
lover.
Kylan's bracelet. So that's 3 things right there. 3 people who unconditionally have my back.
We love it. And, and the fans have your back too. We have a super chat from Christian. He says, shout out to my boy, Derek X, the real funny Derek. Not Derek F.
Damn.
I personally
Damn, not big
wanted.
delusional.
Oh,
Yo, the memes were so fucking funny, guys. Oh my god. The first 3 days coming out of the house, I was on Twitter nonstop. I scrolled back to like July. Like I was reading like preseason memes. Like they were so good.
wow.
Yeah.
He says, I personally want you to win. He wanted you to win AFP, but he's okay with Tiffany winning instead. On that note, here's your crown. He's giving you a crown. He says, you're the veto king. There you go.
Thank you, Christian. Thank you. Thank
He's
you.
taking, look at
That
it. He's
is the
getting his.
highlight. That's
Absolutely.
all right, here's me taking it off and putting it on to Tiffany, and then
And then Indiana girl Jules, thank you for the super chat. She says, Derek X, absolutely loved you this season. You're my favorite player for sure. Still much love to Tiffany though. Did you ever get to cash out your beef?
oh, too soon. Yeah, I'm still trying to find that ATM right now. Yo, let me know why Julie doesn't follow me on Instagram though. That kind of cuts deep. That kind of cuts deep, man. She really gave me that quick boot.
Did she follow everybody else? Like, did
I
she
think
follow
so. I think like some of like my fans like tagged me in some shit. I didn't like fully see it, but it was like she follows like a lot of other people, and she was like, "How's it feel that Julie doesn't follow you?" And I was like, "Well, I didn't know that she didn't follow me, but now I know it doesn't feel that great."
Shitty now.
Shitty now his day is just not made. But
Yeah,
Mel
wait,
S says,
I feel bad. I missed the question earlier that was talking about like the cameo thing. She asked the question. I forgot what it was.
If there was a battle back, what would have been your strategy?
oh, what would have been your strategy?
Wait, this is actually kind of funny. I was betting so hard on a battle back in jury. So every Thursday, there's a live eviction, and usually after a live eviction, that's when they announce the battle back. Yeah, I watched Big Brother. I studied up. So then when I was in jury on Wednesday nights, I'd always joke around. I'd be like, "All right, guys, it's 8 p.m. We all got to go to sleep now. We got a big day tomorrow ahead of us. We have a huge comp that we're all gonna have to compete for." And I was saying that shit like Tiffany was in the house, Hannah was in the house. I was like, all right, guys, we got to go to bed. There might be a battle back now. So I was prepping, guys. I was ready for it. I was doing my push-ups. I was like, I was gonna kill it.
That would have been wild. I think everyone would have lost their minds if there was some kind of battle back.
When did you give up on the battle back?
After X1. Yo, I was ready to walk to the finale night and be like, all right, let's get this shit, boy.
You're like, he came up with that 750,000 check, and he's like, "What? I guess there's no battle back.
Guess there's no battle back."
Yo, let me know. Shout out my boy DJ. He's like my best friend from New York. We went to college together, and he was the one managing my social media. And I didn't have a Twitter account before starting the show. I did not realize how huge Big Brother Twitter was. And then DJ made a new Twitter for me. I get back. I'm reading through all the tweets that he was sending out. Yo, let me know why this kid started a campaign for signatures for a battle back. That was one of the funniest things that I saw.
There,
Shout out
yeah,
DJ. It
there's
didn't
a
work,
lot of
but
people.
good effort.
Yeah, I mean, right? Derek,
Yeah.
this is the Derek fans are loving this TikTok duo. Please
Mm.
keep making them, and remember that Hannah is not an interchangeable dance partner.
Yikes. Yikes. I don't
I
know.
saw
Kylan's
the
pretty good at
dance.
dancing though. Do y'all see Kylan though? He's smooth with it. His hips. Okay, I'm
Well,
sorry. If I
we're
pull up a video to show you guys, like, will you be able to see it in the camera?
Maybe.
We can, but
Yeah,
you
I
cannot
don't know.
have the music.
you
You
can
cannot have the
maybe
music.
I'm
Are you
not
gonna
play.
show
Okay,
that dance of all 6 of you all? Because
yo,
Braden
but
was there
someone
too,
need.
dancing.
Oh
someone
yeah,
needs
wait,
it.
where's the boy Braden? This man taking a fat cat nap in the middle of the afternoon.
Well, you
He's
know
coming.
what, Braden? I don't know. Maybe you did something to him yesterday. Maybe you guys had an argument. I don't know, because like he was with us for Tiffany, and then he's like,
Yeah,
you know
he was
what? I'm
like,
gonna
I'm
sit
not
this one
doing this
out.
one.
Oh, hold
Yeah.
on. Did me and Braden got beef? I mean, maybe it's because I mean, wait, Rose stole my girl already.
Maybe.
So like,
Oh,
I'm the
there
one that
you
has beef.
go. There
I'm
you
the one that has
go.
beef.
That's the thing. I think that maybe Braden was feeling some sort of way because Ro has like something going on with you and Hannah,
I
and
know he's
there's
a little jealous about it.
yeah,
Okay, wait, hold on.
he's feeling some
Can you guys
sort of
see this? Oh wait, hold on.
way.
Let me turn this music off. Let me turn the music off. Let me turn the music off. Can you see this?
Uh,
Yes.
yes.
Yo, this is my favorite part. Not the not the art.
It's
I'm
like
so sorry. This shit is hilarious.
I
Okay,
I have to say
this
I
part right
love
here. Why is the kid just got scared by something when he runs to the side?
Whose account is this on?
It's like some random like fan account. You guys have to see the whole thing. He fucking puts goosebumps on top of it. Makes it so much funnier.
I love that.
Oh my
Someone saying
God.
I'll pull it up and I'll share it without the sound, Jess, if you want to put it up
Yeah.
later. But
Yeah,
I'll pull
yeah,
it
Yeah,
up
share
for
it to
so
the
sure.
later.
fans.
Send it,
Share
share
it
it
to
with me and we'll share it.
Mhm.
And
I really
someone's
grind right there.
look at that. You're already a daddy. Did you know you were a daddy?
Oh,
Ooh.
not daddy.
You're a daddy.
Not daddy.
They're saying
Oh.
no.
Only
They're
Rohan can say that.
daddy. Oh,
Oh my God.
they're saying,
Nah.
daddy, leave your hair alone. And someone else is saying, let Tiff do it again. Why not? Tiff's in
Uh-oh.
the house with y'all. Why isn't she cutting your
Uh-oh.
hair?
You'll never catch me. You'll never catch me around Tip with a pair of clippers.
She
Yo,
did
You
good.
didn't like the
those
hair.
memes were
So you
good.
really didn't like the haircut? Are you
Those
saying
memes
you
were
didn't
good.
like the haircut?
I'm not gonna lie. In that house, you're so delusional. Yeah, you're so like fucking like caught up in the game that like I was just not even thinking straight. I saw the haircut and I was like, she killed this shit. I have video. There's like audio of me saying like, this is one of the best haircuts I've ever had in my life. I come out of the house and I look at the pictures. People are dragging me on Twitter. Somebody said let me know why Tiffany said, yeah, I just secured AFP after she gave me that haircut.
that was probably what gave it to her. Yeah.
Yeah, she was playing a great game.
Jordan,
Oh, I recognize you.
yeah,
He's all over my Twitter feed.
Well, if you don't follow Jordan, Jordan's
I think I
actually
do.
he was great this whole season with with the commentary, with the BB commentary. But he says, "What's up, DX? How is a jury house with all the women? You're the only man. Do you normally gravitate toward women in real life as friends? Like, did you feel awkward? How was that experience for you?"
The Row Show just texted me Zaddy, so he's on right now.
Oh.
He's getting a little jealous. He's like, "Hold on a sec. Is Derek doing too good right now? Is Hannah is he gonna win Hannah back? What's going on?"
Oh, there you go.
All right. So what's up, DX? How's the jury house with all the women? All right, Jordan asking the hard hitting questions. I like it. Do you normally gravitate toward women in real life? Interesting question. Do I normally gravitate towards women? I mean, I'm not like chasing women down the street. I'd say I'm definitely the one. I say women do not gravitate towards me. Okay, so like, I will say that. Like, I'm usually the one that has like to go out of my way to like try to talk to a girl. Oh yeah, for
I'm
sure, for
shocked.
sure.
You're so smooth.
I say so
I
smooth.
find
Are
that
you kidding?
very hard to believe.
All right,
honestly.
let me show you like 10 dance clips of me in the house, and then you'll see how smooth I was. My shit is like a stick, bro. I am not smooth at all. I think where I shine is I think I can shine on a first date, right? Like telling stories, making people laugh. My personality comes through. I kill a first date. I'm great at that. But a first impression where like, like I haven't talked yet and you're just looking at me, girls do not approach me. It's only after I start talking and make them laugh that we really start connecting. And I'm happy with that.
Yeah.
I feel like that's
Wait, why do you guys
change.
look so? You guys look so sad for me. You guys look so sad.
I just don't
You're
believe
like, oh, this
you.
poor boy.
I also don't
Poor
believe
boy.
him. I don't
What?
think that's
Dude, you guys do not understand. I don't know. There must have been some filter on the BB cameras because that like there's just not true. I don't know. They were putting some kind of filter on that.
Were they? I mean, let's start in the beginning because you weren't very much about the girls in the beginning, right? You were kind of more of I was very surprised. You were kind of more of a bro guy. You were with,
Okay,
you
so
were hitting
what are
up with
we're talking?
Travis,
Yeah.
Kylan, and that
Yeah.
got you targeted, right? With this whole thing. So
Yeah.
then you moved on and found yourself in safer situations with the women. Yes? Or am I?
Yeah. I went to the women. I was like, keep me safe, please. Please. I said, hold me close. This is Tiffany just cradled me the entire game. I was looking up to her, watching her braid her hair. She's like, it'll be okay. Just go to bed. Go to bed.
Yes,
Yeah.
absolutely.
I found a safe haven with the women for sure. Like my ride or dies in that game were definitely Tiffany, Hannah, Claire. And then like I loved me and Ozzy didn't have much of a game relationship, but like I loved Ozzy to death and like, just I never would have put her up on the block or anything like that. But we just never had like a game relationship together. But yeah, towards the end of the game, I remember like I just knew I was gonna go home. Like if not when Sarah Beth was gonna take me out, like I knew I was gonna go home like very soon just because I had such a big target on my back. And I remember my thought was like, it wasn't that I wanted to win the money anymore. I was just legitimately having fun in that house around those girls. Like we were just having a great time. And I was just very sad the week that I was leaving because I felt like it turns out this is not true, but I felt like if I left then all the women were gonna get taken out, like the people that I cared about in the game, and like Kai and X were gonna like knock them out like one by one. So I don't know. That was kind of what I was thinking towards the end of the game. I completely forgot what question you asked me. I went off on a tangent. I'm sorry. You asked me something about Travis, I think.
No. You answered the question because I said it like in the beginning, it seemed like you were more kind of about the bros, I was like, wait, it was just so odd because I didn't see you as kind of like this broy bro. Like I wasn't expecting that. And then, you were quickly targeted and then it's from that to let me, Tiffany just like scooped you up and like
just carried me to
ride
the
or
end.
die.
Yeah.
You played a great game. I don't think that you necessarily were carried, but I mean, given that there was a big major alliance, I guess,
Oh yeah. I feel like I don't know. We can talk about kind of like my gameplay for sure. On like the broy thing. Yeah, it's funny you mentioned that. So actually something that I talked about during my casting process, they were asking me like what's like unique about me, like why do you think I'll do well in the show? And what I said is so I used to date this girl back in college, and when we were dating, she would always tell me that I was a chameleon. And she would always say it in a bad way. And what she meant by that was like I would like slightly tailor who I was based off who I'm talking to. So like depending on like the audience, I can kind of change what interests me, my personality a little bit. So when I knew that would be like a strength coming to the house because there's 16 people, we're all from different backgrounds, and like you have to be able to get along with everyone. So I was like, I feel like I can do that. I'm very used to like changing who I am. I grew up in like the white suburbs of Maryland. Like yeah, I just was like a bro. Catch me wearing like my Lacoste and Vineyard Vines to high school every day. Like I changed who I was every single day, and then now I feel like I am a like chameleon where I can manipulate my personality to get along with most people. So when I came into the house, I knew that like guys were more likely to win comps. So I gravitated towards like Travis and Kylan and a lot of these dudes who I felt like if anyone was going to form an alliance, it'd be them. Because they're the ones that you want on your side. They're going to be the ones like winning stuff. And then I really did just get along with them as well. Like Travis is just, despite what happened on my live yesterday, one of the funniest guys. I don't know what happened. We were both kind of like locked out. But he is one of the funniest people that I've like talked to in that house. And he just has his own unique sense of humor. And then the reason I started gravitating towards the girls is because after that first week, I realized none of the guys in that house had my back at all. Like Christian was gonna come for me, X was gonna come for me, Big Dude was gonna come for me, like Travis, Brent, like none of these guys had my back. So I was like, the reason I ended up using the veto on Kylan, even though I knew that Travis would hit the block and go home, is because I knew Kylan would bring more relationships from like the females than Travis would. Like Travis's only relationship was me, whereas Kylan was good with all of the girls in the house. Like all the girls in the house loved Kylan week one, so I knew if I kept Kylan safe, like that could help me like set my game for the later weeks.
And I don't think that's like you said your ex-girlfriend mentioned it in like a negative way. I don't feel like that's always a negative thing. I mean, like there's certain situations that you have to, but like you could definitely see in you, like some people in that first week, if they were being targeted, they would have kind of like folded, and you could see like the pivot in your head where you're like, all right, this isn't working. We need to try something else. And sometimes people do that and it doesn't work. But I mean, you just like I think that's why people liked you. You very effortlessly got along with everybody in there.
Yeah. Absolutely.
Even if they were trying to secretly get you out, they liked you.
Pro tip. That's what happens after you have years of bullying. You just get really good at getting other people to like you.
I have a question. So at one point, I really thought that you and Claire were about to team up, and it happened after Xavier and Kylan were in the room with you, and they're like, look, I think that we have to all band together because we got to get these girls, and they're going to start attacking you, or they're going to attack me. And then you talk to Claire about it, and you're like, look, I don't know how to feel about this. And Claire said, oh, they're going to get us out. They're going to get you out. They're going for you. They're gunning for you. I thought that was going to be the moment where you and her got together and said, we need to start getting out Xavier and Kylan because they're coming after me. What made you not take that advice or go for it?
Wait, what? So what week is this? Me and Claire wanted to take out X. Like we were coming for X hard. I think we were the only two people in that house that wanted to X. We just never had an opportunity to. Like after I won my HOH, it was name that croon the next week, and I couldn't claim that. And then Kylan won, and I wanted Kylan to take out Alyssa. Wait, hold on a second. Is Alyssa on this live right now? Wait, hold on. Wait a second. I'm really just showing everyone. I wanted Kai to take out Alyssa, and then he ends up putting Claire on the block, and I was really upset about that. So then at that point, that's when me and Claire started getting like really close. Is I realized like, how much I cared about Claire after she hit the block, and then Claire realized how much I cared about her, and that's when we got tighter. And after that, me and Claire were like, okay, we just do not trust Kylan at all anymore because I thought Alyssa was like the easy answer, and he ends up throwing OTEP to her too. So we did not like that. And then the next week, freaking SB wins, and you know what happened there. So then we like this entire time we wanted to come after X, but we just never had a chance.
Okay.
That makes sense. So Edith gave us a super chat. Thank you for the super chat, Edith. DX, she said you were one of my fave outside the cookout and a great representation.
All right, 7th place. Let's go. You were my fave outside the cookout. I'll take that.
Yes. Trying to see more Daza content. So when are y'all gonna cook on IG Live?
I actually need to text this girl back. I am so bad. I thought I was bad at texting beforehand. I cannot get a text in right now. Like, I don't know why. I'm so overwhelmed between like Instagram.
Yeah.
What was that?
Oh no, I thought you meant because you didn't have service.
Yeah, you don't have service. So.
Let's go with that. Let's go with we don't have service.
Wait, you showed me your phone. You showed us your phone. We legit saw.
It's an app, Jess. It's an app. Okay, it's the no service app.
This is my girl. You know what? Hey, Jess, you're my girl. Yeah, and I was throwing those comps too, right? Yeah.
You were throwing the comps too. I saw that.
The comps too, right? So the Ozza thing. Wait, sorry. I'll get back to Ozza. Just a really funny thing about like texting people right now. So it's funny. I think one of the relationships that dropped off the most for me, like since coming out of the house, not dropped off, but like I've been the worst at staying in touch with. It's like my friends from beforehand. I'm just like so caught up in like Instagram, like Twitter stuff. Like wait, sorry, can you guys still hear me?
Yeah.
Okay, sorry, it kind of like cut out for a little bit. I've just been so caught up in like literally reading memes on Twitter and feeling like so like overwhelmed with all of that stuff that like I just keep forgetting to like text my friends back. And I have this one group chat with my friends. It's called Fuck Sarah Beth, and I said that shit. I have this one group chat with my friends, and then they sent a like one morning. It was the day after I just had made my cameo, and like I like put it on my Instagram story or something. I woke up to a message from my friends. It said, "Yo, why am I considering buying a cameo from Derek just to get him to message me back?"
No.
And then they
Not
ordered a
your
cameo.
friends.
They ordered a cameo from me, asking me when I was gonna come back home.
Oh, I'm
Aw.
sorry.
I know they're real ones for that. They are real ones for that.
When do you plan on going back home? Are you planning on also moving over there with everybody else?
Yeah.
Are
What
you
did
guys
Tiffany
gonna be
say?
the new
What's the
hype
insider?
house?
What's the
Are you
insider
the
scoop?
new the inside scoop is that everybody's moving to LA and starting their own hype house. But it's gonna be like the
Wow, they
Big
must have an
Brother
alliance
house
without
too.
me because I was not invited to that.
Oh, not again.
Not
Not
again.
again. What the heck? Oh my god! I'll bring the grill this time. What the fuck?
You'll bring the grill.
No, yeah, we have been talking about that, and I don't know. I'm really on the fence between. Well, now Hawaii's out of the picture after that Instagram live yesterday, so I'm debating between LA and like New York. And I don't know, I just have all my friends are in New York. Like I just have a ton of college friends, tons of friends from like work that I used when I used to have a job. So like yeah, when I used to have a regular source of income, you know the vibes. And
where were you living before? Were you in New York?
Yeah, in New York, and then I was living in Manhattan in the Lower East Side. So I do just miss all my friends. I actually hung out with one of my friends from New York last night. He was like in LA, and we ended up like hanging out, and it was like so great to see him again, and that really brought me back
was that the random person in your videos where you're like, look
yeah,
at this random guy?
yeah, that is the random guy. He's one of my best friends in the Sill. He's amazing. So we would hang out all the time in New York, and it was great like seeing him again because I just feel like I've been so caught up in like this stuff, like being at Todrick's house, you know, being around all these other like past house guests, things like that. And it was awesome seeing someone from, you know, before the show and then like getting to catch up about just normal regular life and just share stories, laugh, have fun. Like
it's
yeah,
definitely a process and something that you're probably not going to get over, you know, for a while. I remember past house guests saying to us, it's going to be kind of a forever thing. Like if this is your thing, like, and I don't know, like you weren't really, you were a Big Brother fan. So what enticed you to play this game?
Oh, how'd you know that?
Well, first of all, you didn't know who the hell I was, and I'm just like,
yeah,
hello.
I know, right?
No.
I really shot myself in the foot.
But you didn't know who Day was, or Bay was, or Tay was. You didn't really know who anybody was.
Let's just stop. Don't even ask me about Todrick.
Yeah, you've met a lot of people that you didn't even know existed and were like very big things. So
it's so funny. Like I'll get like Instagram DMs sometimes from like people with blue checks, and I'm like, oh my god, this is so cool. And I'll show Chad. I'll be like, look, this person with the blue check just messaged me on Instagram. She's like, she played in BB21, or like this person like used to be on Big Brother. I was like, oh, true. That makes sense.
That's good that you have someone to give you like the rundown.
Yeah. Hey, at least she has my back now.
So what then enticed you to play this to like play this game?
Okay, so I loved watching Love Island. First off, and I'll explain how this connects. So me and my friends, we used to watch Love Island US, and we loved that shit. Like we like follow like all the past contestants. We would like make memes and shit, and we would watch live every single Thursday, and or whatever day it's on. And right before Love Island starts, you can catch like the last 15 minutes of Big Brother. So we would always, you know, we like start we'd open it up early, and I'd catch like the last 15 to 30 minutes of Big Brother, and that's really all I'd seen. And I was watching the show, and I was like, I can win this shit easy. I was like, this is just a game around getting people to like you. I was like, are you kidding me? I was built for this. Like, this is my game. So then me and my friend DJ would, damn, do I sound okay? This is me gassing myself up now. Now I feel like I sound pretentious.
Good, we need this.
This is the confidence that you need to have going into casting for all of you guys that are trying to go on Big Brother. You need to think that you are the shit and that like you can win this game. So coming in, like I believed I could win this game. I was like, there could not be a better game built for me. Strategy, like that is what I do with my job every single day, is like setting strategy. Social game, like I love meeting people, like making friends. And I don't know what else Big Brother is. Comps, like I feel like I'm physically competitive as well. Like I was like, I feel like I perform well with everything you need to win this game. So then I actually knew a past Big Brother house guest. I will maybe not say her name, but
I know we know you knew Bella.
Oh well,
she was on my season.
Yeah, I was gonna say she was on BB21. Oh wait, no, I did. Yes, I did watch a little bit of your
it's all coming back to you now.
I did watch a little bit of your season.
How did you know Bella?
Wait, Jess, did you cry in one of the early episodes?
Do we all cry?
Probably.
Have you seen the montage of all the crying? You're asking me if I cried?
Hey, I'm the first to. I cried fucking day 2. I was They never showed this on the live streams. I was bawling my eyes out in Frenchie's HOH room, day 2.
Oh, there we.
Yeah, they never showed this.
No, on the live feeds.
No, they never showed it on live feeds either.
I mean, we've seen all of you cry. That's the thing. I can't really pay attention to like when and where we saw you cry, but I know you did cry, and you were also part of the big montage of criers at the end of the show. So like we know there's always a montage. But yes,
my fans love tagging the meme of me in the DR doing this. They love that.
I had, if anything, the closer tie to Bella in the sense that she snitched on me, but yes. I was part of her alliance. We were part of the alliance together.
Okay, got it. Okay, so yes, I knew Bella from college, and then I followed her on Instagram. Didn't follow me back, the usual. And she posted some story about Big Brother starting to do casting. Now this was back in like March 2020, maybe even April 2020, very late in the process. Mm-hmm. And at this point, I had just quit my job to go work at my own startup. And I remember I was laying in bed one night going through my Instagram stories, and I see this story from Bella, and it's like, Big Brother is now casting for BB23. Hit up my man XYZ, her casting director. Like hit him up, and let him know you're interested. And I was like, fuck it. I was like laying in bed, like in my underwear. I was like, fuck it, I can win the show. The easiest 500K I've ever made in my life. So then I messaged her casting guy, and I still remember the message I sent because it was such cap. Like, I've never lied that hard in my life. I remember I was like, yo, let's just call him Tanner. I was like, yo, like fucking like 20 O's. I was like, yo, Tanner, I fucking love Big Brother. I've been watching since I was 12 years old. I think I would be the best player you guys have ever seen. And I go on to talk about like why I think I'd be good for the show. I was like, I think I have a fantastic like personality. I can like make people laugh. I'm good at sharing stories. I've also like have had like a lot of experiences in my life where like growing up, I was like very different from everyone I was around. So like I was like bullied, like harassed, whatever. And then like, I kind of had like a glove phase, and now I feel like very confident in myself. So I can relate to anyone. Like I can relate to people who are like Travis, and I can also relate to people who aren't. So I was like, I feel like I really am a chameleon, blah, 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 blah. And he's like, I love it. Send me a video. Send me a 60-second video of like who you are or whatever. And then I really did not. Oh, it's so crazy talking about this. It didn't even dawn on me how competitive it was to get onto Big Brother. Wow, man, I just am pretentious. Can we just cut this?
No, it's okay.
I'm so sorry.
But it's good to know.
We wanted to hear this.
No, I think people like hearing about like this part, like the back like before you get on and everything. I think it's so interesting.
I just was not that big of a fan of the show, hadn't watched too much. I didn't realize how hard it was to get someone from casting to message you back. So when he was like, send me a 60-second video, I was like, okay. I was wearing my black and white hoodie. And so then I go downstairs to my basement because my parents are upstairs cooking in the kitchen. I don't want them to listen. So I go down to the basement. The lighting is trash. Like, it is like 2 lumens of light coming
You did
in.
this like immediately? Like
Immediately.
He messaged you that and you just walked downstairs?
I literally just walked downstairs. He said, send me your name, send me your age, send me where you live, and like, why do you think you do well on the show? And I was like, okay, whatever. Like, I walked downstairs, I'm wearing my hoodie. I put my hood up because my hair is trash. So I put my hood up. I hadn't like showered in a while. And I literally started filming. I'm like, yo, what's up, Tanner? How'd I start? I was like, yo, what's up, Tanner? Sorry, like, I was like, sorry, my hair is like a mess right now. I look so beat up, but let me tell you a little bit about myself. And then the rest was history. I sent him that 60-second video. He was like, yo, I'm cracking up right now. There was a lot of stuff I talked about in the video that like I don't want to talk about right now. So I was like telling him some stuff, and then he was like, yo, I love it, man. You're so funny. You want to hop on a call? And I was like, yeah, let's hop on a call. So then he calls me, and I go outside this time, and now I'm in my basement. I'm walking around my neighborhood. It's like,
wait, this
midnight.
is all in the same time frame?
All in the same time frame. This is in the span of 1 hour. This is all in the span of 1 hour.
This is not how this normally goes. No, I hope you know that.
Wait, I hope I'm not like putting people on blast though. I hope I'm not like exposing this cast.
We don't know who Tanner is.
I think that you know, everybody has a different way of getting to where they got to. Some people are scouted, other people are picked up like it from the beginning, and other people have like 4 or 5 tries. You know, it's so some people.
It's just so interesting though, like, because that just means that like they saw something in your video. They were like instantly like, that's just so cool.
Do you guys know what imposter syndrome is?
Yeah.
Have you heard this idea before? Okay, so you guys all know. Okay, maybe Bussy's a little behind here. He's giving that. All right, so basically, imposter syndrome is like you feel like you don't deserve where you're at, and you feel like you feel like you're a fraud, basically. I had such heavy imposter syndrome going through casting because I felt like such a fraud. They kept saying like, "Oh, you're so great, like you're perfect." It's funny. Someone just messaged in the chat. Didn't you say they think you would play like Dr. Will? Yeah, they were like, the EPs of the show were saying like, "Oh man, you're giving us huge Dr. Will vibes. Like we love you, all this stuff." And every time I felt like such an imposter. I was like, I don't watch the show. I really am not that funny. Like I am. There's millions of people who are better fit for this show than me, and I was so scared that like they would expose me for a fraud one day. Like one day I'll just go on a Zoom call with them and be like, wait a second, how did this skinny little Asian kid get so far? Like, we got to fire one of these interns. Like, how did he sneak his way through? So yes, it was a crazy casting process.
But I can totally see. Like, I actually have been watching Big Brother too. I like didn't start watching until BB21, so I wanted to like go back and watch, and I can see the comparison, honestly, like between the two of you in that way, especially his first season. Like, I feel like you just have that kind of like, what the fuck, like whatever kind of vibe, and you're just like, it is what it is, and just roll with it. And I feel like that's what worked for him. Like, I can
Wasn't
see
he
it.
kind of a villain though? I was trying to ask people about this in the house. Wasn't Dr. Will like a villain?
He like
not his first season.
Not his first season. He like played himself up to be, but he really like, you know, he could kind of kiss ass too when he needed to. And I feel like
he was a charmer. Like, I think it was, if anything, he was more of a charmer. He was a charming guy who felt like, I mean, who knew he was a good looking man, and he used that to his advantage, you know? And so he knew he had that charm, but I think that, you know, it's a little bit of that. And it's easy to kind of also to make fun and make light of certain things. And I feel like you have a lot of that, you know.
Obviously you're not like exactly, but I can see where like especially if you're interviewing and you were just like so nonchalant about the whole thing, I can see where they would like draw that comparison for sure.
Oh yeah, I was arguably too nonchalant. Man, I have a lot of funny casting stories. Okay, so before I share that, one thing I wanted to say about like Jessica, what you were saying about like not caring too much about like how I'm like coming across things like that. 100%. One of the models I had going into the house was if you laugh at yourself first and everyone else, I believe that very strongly. So
you cut out
I
the
think like a
entire
big
quote.
struggle for me.
We didn't
Like
hear
we didn't
any
hear
of your
that.
saying.
No.
You cut
Okay,
off for that
good.
very first time.
I'm very happy I cut out because I said that quote and you guys hadn't cut out. So I just saw your facial expressions that were just blank, and I was like, "Oh, that did not resonate with me. They did not fuck with that."
No, I guess
I was
it's
like,
not.
"Damn, they could not. They couldn't even fake a laugh." Sheesh.
I think
No, the
this
quote
is
is,
why a lot of people fell in love with you. I know that's why I fell in love with you. I fell in love with you more during jury when you wouldn't get your foot off of Derek F's neck. And it was just like every
yeah.
time we had a scene, I was like, he is not going to let it off.
Oh
And
my
we
god,
loved it.
I'm so okay. I mean, hold on, how do I want to phrase this politically? Um, let's see. Okay, this is what I'll say. I was very scared in jury about what I was saying because I thought Big D was beloved by America because he got 200 BB bucks the same weeks that I did. So I was like, I think I'm blowing all my chances at AFP by throwing Big D under the bus like this. But this is just what I believe. Like I just want him not to win this game.
Yeah.
We have a theory. I had a theory that so many people voted for you, they got confused and put an F instead of an S.
Yeah, that people didn't know what D they were voting for. What,
wow.
you know, they're like, which Derek?
The way they did it was so confusing. Like all you had to do was just send in a name. That was it. And like you can't trust these people, these like casual people watching the show to know who is who. Like
yeah, it's like they say like you write Derek and they're like, which Derek, X or F, and you're like, I don't know which one is, you know, Big D, which one's Big D, and which one at that point in time I think they were calling you Little D, or you know,
okay, fast forward. No, I'm kidding.
you know, but you know what I mean. It was really hard. We were like, look, we're already at like 42 minutes, and
I'm sorry.
There's so many, but I want to kind of do like a little lightning round because there's so many people that are asking questions that have like, and we would love to have you back, obviously, but let's try to get like some of these actual questions out of the way and see like how many we can, because they're fans that like obviously want to hear from you.
Okay.
So
wait, let me throw something on the back burner in case I ever come on again. Let me finish off. Next time I come on, let me talk more about the second half of my casting process, because I have some funny stories there where like they thought I had rabies. There's some funny stuff. No,
so
I know.
I know. Come back. So
I know.
That's it.
It was crazy. It was crazy.
Well, let's someone in the chats, please bookmark that for the rabies. Rabies.
Dang. Also, just a heads up, my laptop's at 10% and I don't have a charger right now. So like, if
we won't,
this is gonna be a race. This really is lightning round.
Yes, this is lightning round. Let's do lightning round. Okay. Katie says, how was Jury House? Did you manage to talk game with the handlers when the handlers weren't there? How easy was it to talk game?
Katie trying to get me in trouble. I will say it is easy. You can talk game if you want to talk game.
Really? You were able to do that? I mean, depending on where you're hiding.
Yeah, but it's not even talking game. It's not like we're like conspiring and like flipping the house to figure out who's gonna be a final two and like plot all this stuff. We were just like, we were traumatized. You know what I mean? Like we came out of that house fucked up, and we were like, the first 2 nights I just could not sleep because my head was so in the game. I was thinking about how I was gonna win this battle back and like get back inside that house. So whenever someone new comes into the house, that person's fucked up and all they want to talk about is the game and like the mistakes they made, the regrets they have. So every single week you get pulled back into the game and then your head goes back. Like I just kept thinking about, why did I play that fucking roulette wheel? You know, like how can I poison Sarah Beth in her sleep? No, I'm just kidding. And then we would just like want to like swap stories. We'd want to swap stories around like, oh, this is what I was thinking this week, and this is why I didn't do that thing. You know, like, you know, me and Sarah Beth had a lot of heart-to-hearts around like why we did the things that we did in that game, and there's a lot of misunderstandings and things like that. So it's not really like game talk. We're not conspiring to really manipulate jury votes. We're trying to figure out what happened to us, because we only knew the game from our perspective. But now that you're in jury, you can finally start to talk to everyone else and figure out, okay, what was really going on here.
Yeah. That's true.
All right. My laptop is at 9%. Okay, cool.
All right,
At this rate,
awesome.
we got 9 more questions.
Honey,
We got 9
perfect.
more.
Honey Sweet Dreams. I'm assuming that says Honey Sweet Dreams. Thank you for the super chat. It says DX. What did you think about Tiffany roasting Kylan to his face after your eviction? Did you know that? There was a whole bathroom scene.
Oh my God, yes, I did see that. She went in on him too. Like, that was mean. Like, I remember watching that and I was like, damn, Tiff, he's gonna send your ass home. Like, you gotta calm down. I really did appreciate it. I think the thing that like warms my heart the most was when I went to jury, and then after Claire came, she said that the week that I left, like half the house was crying after I walked out through the front door. So that really that like warmed my heart to know that like there's people that really did care about me inside the house.
Yeah, knowing what you do
America
now,
was crying.
Oh yeah,
I was crying. You were my pick. I was riding like all.
I'm so sorry.
You.
I damn, in the DR after I didn't. Oh fuck, are we gonna? My battery's gonna fucking die. Okay, in the DR, the week that I was leaving, when I didn't play the roulette wheel, and then I like ended up hitting the block, they pulled me into the DR, and then the first question they asked me, well, of course, like, you know, how's your day going? And then after that, they're like, do you feel like you let America down by not playing roulette wheel? I was like, damn, America? No, did I? Like, did I let America down?
Jesus.
They asked me that. I was like, wow, way to make me feel like shit. I just got put on the block, and now you're asking me if I let down all of America.
Like, oh God, that's horrible.
I'm not gonna say yeah, you did.
No, there was. I mean, there were some really hard conversations between. How much have you seen so far? You haven't. You've seen pretty much what everybody else has seen. A couple of episodes.
I'm at Brent's eviction. So Brent just got evicted, and then we're about to go into the next week. That's where I'm at, show-wise. But I have been like watching Twitter. Like I've been like reading and like watching clips.
Yeah, so we'll give you some time to kind of, because there's so much to that. Even you know,
I think I'll never make it through all of it.
Are you planning on watching it?
Oh yeah, I'm planning on watching it. It's honestly, I don't think the show is really like watching like the produced show does not capture like it's
not the same.
Fuck. Damn, I'm really just putting myself on blast, but it's not that good. Like it's just
no. Everybody thinks that.
Okay,
Everybody else thinks that too. It's okay.
Maybe it's because I lived it, and like inside the house, I was having so much fun. I watched the show, and I'm like, this is depressing. Like this is just not good.
It doesn't show. Yeah, I feel the same way. What my season that I played was not, when I watched it, I was like, that's not the same house. That's not what I lived. I don't know what they're watching, you know. So I totally get that.
But everybody that like, I feel like the people that are, you know, all on Twitter and everything, I mean, they did see everything that you were doing and like all of the like funny and like happy moments too. So like they know.
Yeah.
But it's weird. I'm sure it's like jarring watching the like produced version and being like, this is not how that happened at all.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's weird. The producer, but we can talk about this next time. Next question.
Yeah.
I think we're gonna have time for one more question.
Derek said, "Shut the hell up, Hannah Claire."
Yeah,
like,
right.
No,
I was like, "Come on, you already fucked up with the name."
Serena says, "Serena, thank you for the super chat." Says DX, what does it feel like knowing that you would have won AFP if Tiff wasn't cast on the same season?
Oh.
Yeah. I mean, you did know that you were super close. Was that very surprising to you? And she says, love you, DX. Can't wait to see more of you. Obviously, there's a lot of people that were going hard for you. Like, it was a toss-up between you and Tiff, to be quite honest. It was.
Maybe the mail-in ballots haven't come in yet. We're still waiting on the mail-in ballots. You know, have we counted Hawaii? Has Hawaii come in yet? I think I performed.
Probably not. Yeah.
I had Travis really rooting me in.
But how did you feel about that? Knowing that?
I really don't care. It's just money. Like I love Tiffany, and I'm so happy for her. Like I remember in jury, I'd always tell her like I felt pretty good that either me or Tiffany was going to win AFP, and I just attribute so much of my game to her. Like the fact that I was even able to make it to week 7, I just attribute all of that to Tiffany. So I always told her like, Tiffany, if I do win AFP, like I want to spend a lot of that money on you and Christian, because I just feel like she deserved that, and it just could not have turned out better.
Kemi from our
season. It could have been a little bit better if I won and it gave her a little bit of money, but maybe that's the only scenario where it was better.
Kemi from our season. I don't know if you know a lot about Kemi. She was Bella's best friend in on the show. She says Tess and Bella were BB besties, but that's actually not a correct statement. Do you know that
sarcasm?
That's very much sarcasm. Did you know that Bella's not very liked in the BB world?
What the fuck?
I mean, I'm just asking. Did you know that? No,
but she's not. I really did not hear the question. I legit did not hear the question. What did you say? What did you say? She's not what? I heard. Did you know that Bella is not blank in the Pussy, get back here.
Pussy, get back in here.
Jessica said, "Did you know that people don't like Bella in the Big Brother community?"
Yeah, she's not a very like. Yeah.
Wait, why are you cracking up? What did I say? I didn't. Oh my god.
People, I was just aware like of what he knew about Bella. Actually, I think that a lot of people thought Bella would be kind of similar to your game. They came in like she was kind of in a very perfect situation, and
I have heard this. I remember people in the house saying that like. Bella was like really well positioned and kind of blew up her own game.
Yeah, for no reason.
Sure did.
I blew up a lot of other people's games too, so that I think that's why she was not as
Damn, Jess, it's been 2 years. Let it go. It's been 2 years, Jess.
Hey, yeah, you know what? It's you will find out. You will find out soon enough that there's never enough years, Derek.
Yeah, no.
Bro,
I'm literally gonna be telling my grandkids about how there might be a battle back tomorrow.
Yes. You're always going to play out the what ifs and all of that good stuff. Miss History, our girl Tracy.
All right, I'm at 5%.
Yay.
All right, we got this.
Great. We got this. So big ups to Miss History. Her name's Tracy. She is a BB super fan. She's a lifer. She's a live feeder. She said, how do you feel the season that you watched as a casual affected your game? Like not watching the live feeds. How do you feel as being a casual? And thank you. Happy birthday, Jess. Hi, BB Fret, Blue, Phil, Hannah. How y'all doing in New York City? We love you, Miss History. Thank you. But
you
go ahead.
My cameos.
It's hard. It's like, these are people that just support us so much and we love them so much. So
it's amazing. I love it.
Tracy's a good one. And if she follows you, keep an eye out. She's great. But yes.
So the seasons I watched. So I watched 16 and 19 in their entirety because those were like basically assigned to me. My casting guy was like, look, you need to watch these seasons if you want any chance of not doing what Bella did, essentially. So then 16, that was Derek and Cody. And it's funny. Okay, so coming to the house, what I kept telling myself is I wanted to play a game similar to Cody. And I, just really didn't know what the different types of games were. The only thing I knew is that I couldn't really play a floater game because I didn't want to throw comps. And I knew that, like, I would just get outed as someone who could maybe, like, win comps. So I knew like I wasn't really going to do well at that. So I liked what Cody did where he had like this large alliance and smaller alliances like inside of this. And he was like shielding himself like every step of the way, also playing, in my opinion, a fantastic social game. So that's really what I wanted to do is I wanted like this alliance, but then play a fantastic social game where I have like a personal relationship with Ozza, for instance, who's like not in my alliance, but I feel fantastic with Ozza. So that was kind of like my strategy going into it. So 16 was very formative for me. 19 was Paul. Okay, all that 19 taught me is that if there's a fucking vet, you take him out as soon as you can. Like, I was rooting for Cody and Jess so hard in 19. And when I got asked during the casting process, like, what is one house guest that you would not want to see on the show? I said Paul, because I think Paul would be the antithesis of my game. I think he would take me out, like, immediately. And I would be just like, yeah,
you don't think you'd be able to get a friendship bracelet from him?
Oh,
I don't think so. I don't know. I just feel like he's so ruthless. Like, I am not good at, like, I don't think I would have been able to make it in that season.
I don't get why they made you watch 19. I feel like there's other seasons that would have been better, but
yeah, I don't know. 19, 16 were like highly recommended, and they had like a ton more that I just did not get to. Yeah.
Yeah.
Wait, was there a second part to that question?
No, just
Okay.
just basically how you feel it changed, your game. But everything about you is just, you're so awesome. I know you probably have like 2% left.
Three.
So
We're at 3. Don't underestimate my computer.
we have 3, but we're also probably, where's Kylan? Is he in another room? Is he upstairs, downstairs, to
we're
the side
late.
of you?
He's
like
actually, guys.
somewhere.
Oh, actually, maybe I shouldn't show the house. Yeah. So Kylan is probably inside the house somewhere. I can go fetch him.
Go fetch him. No, he's probably waiting on the other. He's waiting on the other link.
Wait. Everyone,
but
my Instagram story right now. Everyone go watch my Instagram story. Me and Kylan had a hilarious interaction today where I had to go bail him out and like get him fuel. So funny.
Yes. Oh my God. We'll have to ask about the whole "we don't have gas" thing. Like, I have no idea.
Oh,
it happened while we were.
It
happened while we were on with Tiffany. So it was just like,
I want to talk about it.
Well, you know what? Just jump in. Just like when you're off, just go behind him.
Jump on Kylan.
Yeah. I might actually do that because there's a whole there's like a whole storyline building up to even when Kylan texted me. Like, I was like walking to go get food, and while I was walking like out of the neighborhood, some car swerved. I'm not even kidding. Okay, so like there's a lane of traffic going this way, a lane of traffic coming this way, and then I'm walking in this lane of traffic with traffic coming towards me, right? And then there's a car driving past, and then it's like this white SUV driving past, slams the brakes. Like, I hear the brakes squealing. It's like right next to me, and then the windows are tinted. So I was like, holy shit, I'm about to get kidnapped right now. So, and then this car curves right in front of me, like into traffic, right in front of me. So now like I'm standing here, and this car stops right in front of me. This like big SUV, and then I literally thought I was about to get fucking kidnapped. I was so scared. And then these like 3 girls run out of the car, and they're like, "Oh my God, it's Derek X. We loved you on Big Brother." And then after that happened, another car, literally back to back, another car does the exact same maneuver, and then there is a line of cars. I'm not even kidding. This shit has never happened. This is the first time. There's a line of cars in traffic of people waiting to go take a picture with me. It was like the
That's awesome.
the most amazing. It was the most amazing thing that's ever happened.
Oh wow,
that's so cute. I thought somebody like put a hit on you, but that's like a lot more wholesome.
That's what it seems like.
Yo, no, for real. I was like, damn, SB coming back for seconds. My God.
Yes. Jessica, I put up the video if you want to quickly share it before we get him out of here.
Let's add this to the stream.
Oh no. Okay, you have to just watch the TikTok. No, watch TikTok of just Kylan. Like, someone cried. No, this is so good. That's my favorite part, when he jumps to the side. Oh my God.
He's just like, no, it's a different one. It's a different one, Busy. But we'll find the other one, and we'll talk to Kylan about it. He's waiting very patiently in some other room. So for those, we love you, DS. Like, seriously, are you going to be watching Big Brother from now till the end of time? Are you going to be a watcher now, an avid watcher?
Yeah, of course. Like I said, like I told casting, I've been a fan since I was 12 years old, so I will definitely continue to watch every season.
Yeah,
that's awesome. Well, we're going to be recapping Celebrity Big Brother, so if you're interested in that, we would love to have you back for that, so you can just give us so we can now critique other people's gameplay. You are now part of the family, so that's what
I love it. Rabies.
Oh my God, yo, someone really commented, SB said red light. I'm dying.
She did say, she said red light, green light. She sure did.
The SB red light, green light memes are sending me, man.
It is.
You guys are too funny. You guys are too funny.
Yeah, okay. Well, we love you. We love you, everybody. We're going on to another link to go and interview Kylan. We did it. Thank you so much. And we will see you all next time. Go on to